Welcome back, first and last time listeners. I'm Nikki.
And I'm Latonya.
And you're listening to Sisters Without Filters. Hey guys, how are you? How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling great. I started doing a little bit of working out because the weather's been nice. And the kids, they were doing their working out for football. So I got a little working out in. I'm definitely out of shape. Like I am completely out of shape, but that's okay because like once you feel that goodness, you just want to do it again. So I'm hoping that I can get back out there and do some more this week.
Keep it up.
Keep it up. Yep.
Yeah.
Maintaining it is the thing.
Yeah, I know. It's not easy. It's hard. Especially when food tastes good and you just want to go out to restaurants and stuff all the time and eat. But it's okay if you have a balance and you work out and stuff. It's, not too bad. But yeah, I haven't been working out yet, but I have been taking little walks a few times a day with the dog since it has been nice outside. Like today, I think I went outside 2 or 3 times. I don't know.
That's good.
So yeah, something.
Something is better than nothing.
It's something. So, okay, let's get into it. It may be important or not. What you got?
So I seen Howard University becomes first all-black swim team on the cover of Sports Illustrated as the near championship title. And so something pretty interesting is that only 1.5% of competitive swimmers in the country are Black. But Howard University's swim and dive team is breaking barriers.
That's awesome.
So that's really awesome. And they are looking to get to the nationals. So big ups to them. I definitely want to see how that turns out.
Yeah, I hope they win.
Me too.
That's great.
That's pretty freaking cool.
So that's awesome news.
Yes.
And then I have some disturbing news, crazy news. I don't know. People are just sick and weird.
Absolutely.
So in Augusta, Georgia, a 25-year-old man was arrested. He was at the Urban Air Adventure Park, and he was in the reserved area for the children that's fenced in. And I think an employee must have noticed him or whatever, and they called the cops on him. The owner said a woman alerted him of weird behavior after a 7-year-old boy told her the man had a fixation with feet. The young boy also notified his guardian that Rollins approached him and started tickling his feet. Rollins then asked the boy to take off his socks and proceeded to lick the boy's feet.
Like, you gonna really go to a goddamn urban air jump house to lick somebody little boy's feet? Little boy's feet.
In the open.
Yeah, and he was how old? 25, 26?
He was 25, the boy was 7.
Yeah, I know, but the man, 25.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, you need to go do something with yourself.
So
like,
the owner...
Are you freaking serious?
The owner quickly called the police to have Rollins removed from the property. Once they arrived, Rollins said he was there with his family, but they had already left and he was leaving shortly. Rollins was ultimately arrested and charged with sexual exploitation of children. He previously worked for an elementary school in Richard County. So, of course, he was fired. Terminated.
Yeah, you couldn't help yourself.
And he's currently in custody in the Richard County jail. Like, if he would do that at a public place, was he doing that at the school?
It's just good that he lost his job, because what do you need to be working at an elementary school for? Maybe he was just feeling some type of way that day. He couldn't control his urges. He's sick. Don't be going around freaking licking little boys' toes or girls or feet or whatever.
Right. Just without anybody's consent.
You just gotta...
Like, that's gross.
That's the thing. You gotta pay for shit like that. Like, you gotta pay somebody. How the hell? I mean, it's a nice day.
The window's open. Sorry if you can hear that. There's a plane going by.
Yeah.
Can't, waste the good weather in February.
So. But yeah, back to him. He's sick. He definitely, hopefully he gets the help that he needs, because, man, you out here licking feet.
That is...
Little boys' feet that been jumping around, sweating, and you just gross. You need to pay for that.
Nasty.
I'm pretty sure there is somebody that would let you pay them to tickle and lick their feet.
But see, he might like children's feet. That might be the problem.
Well, then that's exactly why he's in jail.
Right.
Because if that's what the fuck he likes, that's where the fuck he belongs.
Ew, I'm glad he got caught.
Mm-hmm.
So in other sadder news, I don't want to bring it down too much, but a Pennsylvania man has been charged after admitting to police of raping and killing the 12-year-old daughter of his ex-girlfriend and storing her body in a basement freezer.
Yeah, that's fucking sick. You see what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? That's just like, wow, you know? And they were black.
Yeah,
I did see that. And
yeah.
I was absolutely disturbed. Like, and he gonna get exactly what he's looking for. Fucking sick ass. That's sick.
It happened on February 8th in the early morning.
And that was the ex-girlfriend's
daughter.
Like, boy.
Raped and killed her.
That's really sad. And that's fucking ridiculous. People got to do better. That's all you see. That's all you hear. It's just so much. I know we talk about this, but some people really don't deserve to have a place walking around out here on this earth. Like, and that's one of them for some sick shit like that.
It says the young girl's mother, Miss Smith, who was with Shackleford or whatever his name was at the hotel. I don't know why they were at a hotel, but police told
like he kind of like kidnapped her a little bit.
Told police that they were going through a breakup and kicked him out of the house the night her daughter was killed. Smith says she was working a night shift and received a text from him around 6:35 a.m. on Thursday claiming her daughter was sick in bed.
And made her go to the hotel or whatever and raped her and did
when
some
she
shit
got
to
off
her.
work around 7:45, they got into an argument. He showed her that her daughter's bed was empty, claiming he kidnapped her and took her to New York.
Wow, that's sad, man. That's definitely something.
I'm not even gonna finish reading the rest.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it, but that's sad, and that's definitely news that that nobody wants to talk about. You know.
Yeah, it's very disturbing.
Absolutely.
So let's move it on along.
Mm-hmm.
Move it all along to our topic segments. You said that someone wrote us?
Yep, somebody did write us. And anyways, I was gonna get the paper that I printed out.
You printed it?
Yeah,
you can't just go on the laptop and look at it?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
So anyways, thank you for sending in your comment. The person that wrote us
really appreciate it.
Tia.
Tia? Hi,
yes.
Tia. Thank you,
Tia. Thanks for listening and thanks for sending in a comment. So pretty much her question was, what are deal breakers? She was just asking, I guess, in general, what are deal breakers? She said that she had went on a date with a guy and, just they went to a restaurant and everything was fine. Conversation was good leading up to that. And, they just had like a regular meal. But she said that the guy was chewing with his mouth open, like really sloppily.
I hate that. I will say something to you.
Like all nasty and shit, smacking and just, just really like gross type. And she said that she endured it for the whole time because she was completely turned off. And she was just wanted to know is, what are deal breakers for other people? She wants to know, should she go on a second date? I mean, if you're that turned off and you're disgusted by the way that he chews, like maybe you could say, if you like him that much, because it's somebody that's new. So it's not like so you could say, if you care to go back out with him, like, last time you was chewing like an animal, can you tone it down a little bit? Or like, do you always have to chew like that?
Yeah. If everything else on the date was fine, it was just as chewing at the table, then I think I would go out again. But if we go out again and we
maybe
go to get
somewhere
food,
where you don't have to eat.
No, I want to go out to eat again because I want to see if he does it again.
So would you say something to him before he starts to eat, or you would just go, okay, yeah, you endured it, you go out on another date, and then if he does start chewing like that or eating all crazy, you going to say something?
Yes.
Then? Okay.
I'm going to say something to him then. If he starts doing it again, I'm going to say something like, damn, can you close your mouth? You got to chew that loud? It's very rude. It's really bothering me right now.
It's very disgusting, sir.
Please close your mouth when you chew. You're not a kid.
Right. Wipe the corners of your mouth.
You're a grown-ass man. Yeah, I will say something. And If he's offended and has an issue with it, then maybe we don't need to go out again.
Yeah, but it depends on how you say it. It's all about the tone. You can say it in a nice way, hey, damn, you was fucking that food up. That joint was good, huh?
Right.
Like, I noticed, it's no race. Slow it down.
Close your mouth.
Just chew a little quieter. I don't really like to see the back of your throat.
Please stop snacking
while you eating and shit.
Food's all over the place. Like, come on now.
Right, you done made a whole mess. You thought a toddler was sitting here.
Ew.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't think that would be a deal breaker unless he keeps doing it.
Okay, so Tia, there you go. We say, yeah, you should go out on a second date with him and see how it's gonna be. But I think if he was chewing like that off top, he's definitely gonna probably be chewing like that again.
He is, and that's why I would bring it to his attention. And then if he can't fix it, like I don't know what to tell you. We're not going out no more.
I mean, you can train his mouth to chew a little bit more nicer.
Train your mouth? Just close it when you eat. Unless he can't breathe out his nose or something. And he has to have his mouth open while he's chewing, or he's gonna kill himself.
Right. Then you ask him, do you got sinus issues?
Yeah, there's worse things to be a deal breaker, like cheating or being dishonest.
No, we're talking about a deal breaker.
Those are real deal breakers, not eating with your mouth open.
Yeah, but that's a deal breaker for a date. What's a deal breaker for a date? You're not going to cheat on a date.
I know. I'm just saying there's other things that you should worry about while you're dating versus him chewing with his mouth open. You can tell him, please stop doing it, and he can correct it.
Yeah.
So that's the easy one, right?
Yeah. I mean, what do you think is a deal breaker for a date?
For a date. Mm-hmm. The chewing is really a deal breaker. If we're out on our first date, I don't mind going Dutch. I don't mind doing that. Mm-hmm. But if we go out on a date and you don't even reach for your wallet, like you expect me to pay for it, or when the waitress or waiter comes and you say separate checks, please.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
That is a problem. I think that's definite deal breaker. Okay, nigga, you done ordered all this stuff. Who did you think was about to pay for it?
That's a deal breaker. Like, I don't mind paying.
Neither do I.
I don't mind paying half. I don't mind paying the whole check. But don't just automatically assume that I'm going to pay for it. You ask me out.
Yeah, especially if you ask me out. I don't mind driving, meeting you there, and doing the whole thing. But, I mean, it's not that I expect you to pay, but I think you should.
Yeah, I don't expect you to.
I kind of do. I think that a man should. It is nice.
At least the first couple dates.
And we can, I'm able. I don't mind either.
Yeah, you could split it. You could say, oh, I got this time.
Yeah.
But when you first start going out, I think that's a deal breaker. Let's see what else I have. I'm too grown, so if I have to meet you and you caught the bus to the restaurant.
I mean, what if their car was in the shop?
If his car's in the shop, that's cool.
But he could have probably do Uber.
He could have took an Uber.
I mean, I haven't been on the bus in a long time.
You're going to have to prove to me that you have a car.
Yeah, and then... That was my phone.
You're going to have to prove that you have a car, because I just feel like we're too grown and I'm not picking you up.
And then where are you catching the bus from? Do you even have your own place? Because by then you probably sleeping at your mama's house.
If you don't have your own place, if you sleeping in your mom's basement, I have a problem with that.
You still got your bedroom.
Or you still have the bedroom upstairs across the hall from your parents. No, thank you.
I mean, it's hard out here. Sometimes
it's very hard out here.
That's how it is.
But if I'm able to do it by myself,
and I'm able to do it by myself,
I expect you to be able to do it too. Because you can't even take me out. So we are going Dutch.
Fuck that. Do you like him that much? And
no.
It's beginning?
No. I don't like you that much.
So that's a red flag off top.
You live at home, across the hall from your parents. Mm-hmm. You catch the bus. You can't even catch an Uber. And then you ask the waiter or waitress for separate checks? No way.
That's 3 things. And then your ass was chewing loud the whole time with your mouth wide open.
Right. No home training.
Right. And you was talking like that's all you could say. You don't got no other words besides cuss words, talking about being in the streets and all that shit. Like, have something interesting to talk about.
I don't want, that's a deal breaker too.
You're referring to everybody as bitches, even your mom? Right. Like, that bitch blew me today. Like, who?
Who blew call you? My mother.
My mother, like, yeah, no, you trifling. We think not.
Your mother, is that what you call your place, sister?
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Your mother.
All of them bitches. Who? Your
Hell no.
sister and the nieces? Just everybody.
Mm-mm.
Fuck them all. Okay, that's why I need to be with you. I need to be over here in your space. No, you don't.
No, thank you.
Check, please.
You think you're moving in after 1 week of being in going on dates?
Going on dates. And we only went on one date.
We're only dating. Not even dating, because it's just been one date.
Right. And you already showed 4 red flags. I think that we will just move on.
We will definitely move on.
Yeah, and just like, I don't know. So like, speaking of that, like, I think, so dating, is dating a term for a specific group of people? Because I feel like Black people, and I'm not saying this like I know every Black person, but I'm saying from my experience, Black people, I don't really see them dating a lot.
What do?
They normally be fucking. If they're not fucking, they're in a relationship.
Oh, so just there's no dating, there's no going out to the movies and just parting ways at the end.
Yeah, they're doing that if they're together.
If they're in a relationship.
That's
so
what
other
I
than
see.
that, then they're just having sex with each other and there's no going out. There's no going to McDonald's or anything. He's just coming over, or you're going over there just to have sex, and then he's rolling out. That's what you're saying?
I mean, that's what I hear more so. So after a while of doing that, maybe they might date a little bit, but it's kind of ass backwards. You know, it's not like the first few times you go out and, you know, you guys meet at a mutual place, or he picks you up, or whatever the case may be, or vice versa, you pick him up, shit, whatever. And y'all just go to the movies, play pool, go do something. I don't fucking know.
That's
shooting
dating.
Range, whatever. That's dating.
Yeah.
But not necessarily as dating, like you're just dating one person, or you're going on dates. If you're dating other people, right? Like, you might go out with Sally, then you might go out with Brad.
It's all dating.
And it's all dating.
It's all dating, right? What else would you call it?
I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know exactly like what's the term of dating. I just know like enjoying yourself, having a good time, but not necessarily like dating.
It's two people getting to know each other.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. So
in a romantic context, or, you know, just whatever.
Casual?
Yeah, just being casual. Dating is dating. Two people getting together is dating.
So you don't think that it's a term, though, deemed more so a specific group of people? Like white people say it like they going on dates, or they be dating more than Black people say they going on dating.
Well, what do Black people
say?
I'm
dating. So, who is that? Oh yeah, we're dating.
It's like, somebody that I'm seeing right now.
Somebody that I'm seeing?
Yeah, somebody that I'm seeing right now.
Somebody that I'm sleeping with.
Well, you usually don't say somebody I'm just sleeping with. I mean, some people will say
somebody
that.
I'm fucking with?
Yeah, somebody I'm just fucking with right now. Somebody I'm seeing right now.
Yeah.
Somebody I'm
dating.
That's
the homie.
Yeah, that's the homie. You know, that's the homie.
That's the homie.
You don't date your homie. That's the homie. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
there's
so what do you
terms.
mean? So you don't think you would date the homie?
I don't want nobody to say I'm just seeing the homie. That's the homie. I'm gonna feel a certain way, like, damn, I'm just the homie, but we fucking.
Yeah. So what do you want them to say if you're fucking? Your BFFs?
That's somebody that I'm talking to. That's somebody that I'm seeing. That's shorty from around the way. I don't know.
Shorty from around the way? No, you definitely don't want them to say that.
Well, I don't
Shorty
know.
from around the way.
I don't know. So the same thing is like the deal breaker. Do opposites attract? Like, this person that we described for this girl going out on a date with.
Yeah.
So is that like considered like, do opposites really attract? Like, I mean, is that kind of like in the same category? Do opposites attract?
No. I think opposites are opposites. Like, you're a completely quiet, shy, to yourself type of person, and this other person is just loud and obnoxious and always want to be seen and always in the, in the forefront of shit. Like, that's an opposite. Or a physical opposite, obviously, is like a skinny, slim, tiny little person and a big old whoever, like that's type of opposites. Or extra short, like you gonna date a midget?
I mean, you might, maybe.
Would you?
That is definitely opposites attract.
Yeah.
And I think they're called little people.
Okay, little people. I agree. Little people. Little people are cute. I like little people.
Yeah.
So would you date a little person?
It depends. I can't say no because you don't know.
Yeah.
Like you don't know what type of game this person is gonna step to you with. It could be a coworker of yours. You know, a lot of people get in relationships from being coworkers,
Yeah.
and you never know.
Yeah.
You never know. So you can't say no because
I'm not gonna say no. I would date a little person.
yeah,
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm just open. You like you said, dating, going out, just laughing. I think
yeah,
that if I can laugh and like, have a good
right.
conversation, I'm kind of good from
So
there.
you never know what could happen.
Yeah,
So I think opposites do attract.
I do. I think they could attract, but
They can.
mostly that's not what you see a lot of. People kind of have a type even though they don't think they have a type or they don't say it.
Yeah, because most people are usually attracted to people that are more similar to them in
Uh-huh.
different ways, you know,
Yeah.
like values, beliefs, and interests and stuff like that. And that's what they attract to. And sometimes people don't have an open mind
Yeah.
to
Other people's
other
points of views.
right,
Mhm.
right. Uh-huh. So I mean, I never say never,
Mhm.
you know. Um
I mean, maybe. But like you said, there's a lot of different types of opposites.
mhm,
Like, so I would say all in all, yes. I have actually dated somebody that was opposite for
mhm.
me. Um, and once you just take yourself out of your normal
Yeah.
and you open your mind in a different type of way, and like you just get to know that person for who they are,
Yeah.
then anything is possible.
Anything is possible. And that's why a lot of people are lonely
Yeah.
and by themselves because they don't have an open mind and they're not willing to try different things and meet new people. They have
Mhm.
like a standard of what they want. He
Yeah.
got to be 6 foot tall. He
Mhm.
got to have
6 foot is a nice
you
type.
know he got to have I don't
Or
know.
it could be 5 foot.
He could be 5 foot and he might fall in love with that 5 foot person.
Yeah,
But people have high standards, and
they
when your
do.
standards are extremely high, you might
And
have
then it's
to.
like not even that. You have to look at yourself too, because some people have high standards and they don't really got that much to
They don't
offer,
got shit.
you know?
Like he got to make 6 figures, and he got to drive a nice car. Bitch, you on Section 8, and you catching the bus. So
And
why
you
does
got
he?
multiple baby daddies
Right. So
too.
why does
And they
he
ain't
have to
even
have
giving you
it?
child support. But I mean, you dream big.
You dream
You
big,
want
but you don't have nothing to offer.
you want more though for your
You want him
situation.
to bring everything to the table, and you can't offer him anything but free room and board.
Well, if he doing
And
all
he don't
that
need your room
stuff,
and board.
he don't need, yeah.
Right. So what do you have to offer? 5 kids that he has to take care of? No.
But it doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be like that, because guys could say that they want a girl that can do this, can do that. Like they want them to cook and they want them to clean and they want them to be able to bust it wide open on
And a lot
command
of
and
things
work
that
and
is
do.
true. A lot of guys do want that. And they
Yeah.
will take care of the woman and they will take care of her kids. But at the same time, you can't just be out here like I'm looking for this and if I don't get this then you're going to be lonely.
Yeah.
You're going to be lonely.
I agree. I mean, absolutely.
You're definitely going to be lonely. So, there was one more topic that I seen, and I guess it's all around dating and relationships and stuff. So
Mhm.
there was a person that I seen on social media. They said, "Why do people get married again? They've
Mhm.
already been married before. They get a divorce, and then they end up finding their way back together.
Yeah.
Is that healthy or is it not?" I say that maybe a small percentage of people are happy and stay
Mhm.
together.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I don't think you do because all you're going to do is remember what happened and why you broke up with that person in the first place.
Right.
Um, Sometimes it can be a second chance at building a healthy and strong relationship, but sometimes it can be toxic and the worst mistake that you ever made in your life. But they were saying, like, why do some people get back together? And sometimes I think it's because of the children
Mhm.
and they feel like they need to be there to keep their family together.
I do not agree with
So they
that.
give it another try.
I do not agree with staying in a relationship because of the kids. I don't.
Yeah, because you're going to be miserable.
Yeah, if you're going to be miserable, then why do it? Even if it's for the kids, that doesn't make sense. They need to see like two healthy, responsible adults, parents, not arguing and all that drama.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess if you are thinking it, you could give it a chance. You can give it a try, but I don't know. Because obviously, you guys got a divorce for a reason.
Yeah.
There has to be a real good explanation and reason why you broke up.
And then you're actually going to go through the whole process of getting married again.
Right.
I mean, maybe you just realize that after that divorce that there's nothing else out there for you and this is your person after all. You realize that.
They might realize that they still have really strong feelings for each other.
Right.
And want to give their relationship another try, despite, the challenges and that they faced the first time that they were married.
That's why I think that they should, maybe they should have waited a little longer before they got married the first time. I don't really know. So like, I don't know, this is kind of the same or off topic, but what do you think? Like some people are together for like 15 years in a relationship. They never get married. And then sometimes they do, but most of the time, in my opinion, people that be together for 15, 20 years, all this time, they never get married.
I've seen people get married after being together for 18 years, which I don't understand why you waited so long. But I guess that's something that you would have to ask those couples because they made a family together, have children together. They're together, they're happy, everything's good, but they never get married. And then all of a sudden, I think we should get married. And they get married after being together for 20 years. You're already together. Like, what is the difference now after 20 years?
I mean, but then too, like, what about other relationships where it's been not 20 years and it's like 5 years, 7 years? It's like, how long are you going to wait until you think that it's time to move to that next step too?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, people date for 10 years and never get married or engaged.
I think that you know when you know.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do.
When you're ready, you're ready.
I've definitely been in a long-term relationship and I'm not married. For a lot of different reasons.
Right. I mean, it's reasons.
That'll take a whole nother podcast to talk about. But, just in general, you guys should definitely, all the married people, and the ones that have been married more than once, send us in comments. We definitely want to know, what is it? Why would you remarry the same person twice?
And why would you date for 10 years and never propose?
Yeah, especially guys. Like, why do you date for that long without getting married?
Is there something that you just feel like you can't spend the rest of your life with her or him? But at the same time, you've been spending a decade with them already.
Yeah, and women, like, how long do you think it's okay for you to stay in a relationship without being married,
Right. Does it bother you that you've been together for so long and he's never even proposed or even hinted that he wants to marry you or
gave you a promise ring or anything?
Something, even talked about it? Like, how do you feel about that? Is that okay with you? I mean, I don't know.
We're just gonna let y'all tell us.
Yeah, tell us. Let us know.
Yep.
We're really interested in finding out. Yeah, and we could talk about it on another podcast.
Yep.
So while you're here, give us a thumbs up, rate, review, subscribe, follow our podcast, and check us out on buymeacoffee.com/sisterswfp. Maybe you can give us a donation so we can buy some nice camera equipment so we can continue to put our show on YouTube so you guys can see us.
Yes, yes.
And follow us on Instagram at Sisters Without Filters. So until next time.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Alrighty, be safe with love.
That's a wrap.